What's up, y'all? It's your girl Jay's Buggin', y'all favorite beginner podcaster.
What you working with? Okay. What you working with? Okay. What you working with? Okay. What you working with? What you working with? Okay.
That was so sassy, y'all. That was so sassy. Anyways, how y'all feeling that? No, that's not good either. Anyways, what's up, y'all? How y'all feeling today? I hope y'all are doing great. I hope y'all doing well. And today I am gonna talk about my move to I'm so ATLANTAGA, okay? You feel me? So my move to Atlanta, I'm so ATL. I'm so ATLANTA. Sis ate when she said that, okay? I'm not so ATLANTA. But yeah, we're gonna talk about my move to Atlanta, and we're really just gonna I'm just really gonna tell y'all how it's been, my thoughts before I move versus actually how it's been. I feel like one thing that a lot of people do not talk about, or maybe I just haven't spoke to everybody in the world, is when you come from up north to down south, yo, it's a whole culture shock, y'all. It's a whole culture shock. But let's get into it, y'all. Let's get into it. So, why did I move to Atlanta? This question has really been asked a lot. I'm just playing. I'm acting like I'm on YouTube, y'all. That actually sounded so good. But yeah, so why did I move to Atlanta? So I moved to Atlanta because I just wanted a different life. I just since I was 10 years old, I always wanted to go to Clark, Atlanta. You feel me? So I feel like moving to Atlanta when I was 18 was the best decision I ever made because I'm in an AUC. I might not go to Clark, but I'm still in Atlanta, and I'm surrounded by Clark associates, Clark affiliates, Clark. Now let me stop. I'm a Clark affiliate. Nah, but yeah, I wanted a change. I wanted a different life. The life I was living up north was cool, but I just had to see what was out here for me. When you get curious, you gotta listen. I know curiosity killed the cat, but sometimes curiosity saved the cat. You feel me? So it's all how you look at it. So coming into Atlanta, I did not know how to drive, y'all. I get my license next week. But yeah, I was really not that well at driving. So my expectations were, I gotta make sure I have a ride everywhere, here to there. At first, I thought it was gonna be lit. Everybody talk about how lit Atlanta is. So I'm like, yeah, we about to be outside. All this stuff. So my expectations was, I'm not gonna say they was high because I didn't really know what to expect, but I was expecting to have fun and for it to be like how everybody say it was. So yeah. Now that my expectations come true, Atlanta is lit, but it really is about the people that you meet and the connection that you make. For example, when I first moved, I would be in the house every single day. And I didn't know how to appreciate being in a house every day, y'all. I was just yo, I need to do something. Because coming from up north, we always doing something. We always going outside. I'm not going to say we. Me, when I was up north, I was going outside every day, doing something, keeping my mind busy. Just trying to see what's out there for me. But now, it's I'm in a house all day, every day. I'm starting to feel dang, I need to be doing something. I need to be outside. And my dad no, it's good to be a couch potato. You need to chill. You need to learn how to do these things because once you start working and once you start doing that, you're not going to have no time for that. Did I listen to him? No. I was yeah. But I really did try to enjoy it. But it was different because, again, I was just used to going outside every day. So fast forward, y'all. Fast forward. I'm a couch potato. I was hanging out with my gang. I was hanging out with my cousins every day. We went to the pool. We watched episodes of Love Island. We just really a family. Girl, you coming over tonight? Yeah, I'm coming over. What y'all got for dinner? You feel me? We outside. So it was fun. I know I'm talking all over the place, y'all, but I just really want to do this episode. It might not be very well orchestrated, but oh well. If y'all like me, then y'all like my content, period. And again, like I said, I'm a beginner podcaster, so I just have to reiterate that. So Another thing that, so let's go to culture shock. Let's go to culture shock. So I was raised in New York City, and I was born in Atlanta. And I moved to New York City when I was like 5. I was 4 turning 5 when I moved to New York. I'm from New York. I don't care what nobody say. Yeah, I was born in Atlanta. Yeah, but New York, so I was raised in New York. Like, I don't care what nobody say. I'm from New York. Feel me? See how I keep saying feel me? Exactly. So, so what surprised me about Atlanta the most was the people. Like, I feel like everybody want to talk about Southern hospitality this, Southern hospitality that. But when I came to Atlanta, there was no Southern hospitality. But they love to talk about how us New Yorkers want to be aggressive and we rude and we this and we this. Girl, y'all just like that in Atlanta. Y'all nice nasty. Like, get on my face. At least in New York and Jersey, we have an understanding, bro. Like, I don't have to hold the door for you, but I am because I would love to. So you better get the door the next time. Like, it don't matter, like, we in a rush, we getting to where we gotta go. People in Atlanta, they're so slow. Like, so I was expecting Southern hospitality, but no. So that's one misconception about, that's what surprised me about Atlanta, because we really still in the South. Okay, next one. Okay, so another thing is the pace of life is very, 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 very slow. And honestly, I really needed that slowness. Because like growing up north, everything is so fast. Like everything is just fast, 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 fast. So living up north, it feel like you gotta have everything together by 21. And that's not the case, you know? So moving down here really showed me like it's okay to take your time with things. Take your time. Take your time. You know? So that's what I appreciate about being in Atlanta. I'm taking my time. I'm not rushing. I'm not in a rush. I'm going nowhere fast. So I'm taking my time. Ew, what is that? Y'all, that was crazy. I hope y'all saw that. So the social scene, I don't know. I'm still finding friends in Atlanta, believe it or not. It's about to be a year. And the social scene is very it's okay. I worked, like I said, why I keep saying like I said, like I worked in an airport, and I thought that I would find like majority or like some solid friends working in an airport, but I start to feel like everybody was weird. Like they just was moving out of weird, like they just rubbed me the wrong way. And it just wasn't my type of flow when it came down to like work and people at work. Because up north, like we be cool, chill, laid back. Like, I never had an issue with nobody at work, and we all was all cool. But down here, it was just like iffy. Like these people just iffy. So that's my social life. Like everybody's just iffy to me. Like do, if they don't, they don't. Like it's just weird. Like up north, it's like, oh, we friends, let's go hang out, let's go do this. But like I said, that's fast paced. Maybe down here they take their time with things. They like, I gotta fill you out, girl. I don't know what you on. So I understand that. But yeah, social life is, the social scene is a little iffy for me personally. When we talk about that college environment though, is tea. I feel like whoever decided to create Morehouse, Spelman, Clark Atlanta, and Morris Brown all in the same vicinity, they need some Lulu, because they ate with that. Like I'm surrounded by like 3 schools, and we all like it's amazing. The college environment is amazing, y'all. In Jersey, I went to a community college. Don't get me wrong. That school raised me. You feel me? I was only there. I can't even say I was there for a year. I was there from October to the end of June. And I did how many semesters? I did 3 semesters there. And the reason I am where I am today with this podcast is because of that school. You know, they look, they put me on the map. They showed me that I can do it, and I did it, so I'm continuing with it. So that school was great, but it's a community college, and like most community colleges, they have older people, younger people. It's a range of everything. So it was great talking to the older people because you learn a lot. I was able to make a lot of good connections, and so it was great, but it wasn't like the AUC. Like the AUC is where I'm supposed to be at in my life. Like I said, since I was 10, I wanted to go to Clark. So I'm just living out my dream of what I always wanted to do. So the college environment is tea, y'all. So tea. And I'm grateful that I'm taking this time to really like take that in. You know, like because a lot of people don't appreciate they don't see how I see like, yo, we surrounded by three other schools. And not only three other schools, but three very illustrious schools too. You have Spelman, the number one prestigious all-women college in the world. Like, come on, man. So again, surrounded by Black excellence. These kids are wonderful. They're cool. Everybody have their own style. Everybody have their own thing that they doing, and we all just trying to make it in the world. So the college environment is what I've really been looking forward to. Basically, like, how old am I about to turn? 20. So for the last 10 years of my life, I've been looking forward to this college experience, and this is what I'm very grateful for. Okay, so personal growth with moving to Atlanta. When I first came to Atlanta, I had a lot of social anxiety because I'm coming from a place where everybody know me. Any store I walk into, oh yeah, that's that short girl. Oh yeah, that's Jalen. Like everywhere I go, they all know my name. So I'm coming from a place where I am well known. Like that's for real. Like I'm so serious. I'm well known. Like I be outside with my moms, and then they be like, "Oh, what's up, Jalen?" I be like, "Oh, what's good?" Like you feel me? So I'm coming from a place where I'm well known. Sorry, not to do my own horn, but I really am well known. To now, nobody knows me, and I don't have no friends. Like it's terrible. I had so much social anxiety. Like I didn't want to talk to nobody. I felt like, no, don't talk to me. I'm like, no, like y'all, it was so bad. I lost my sense of self. I lost who I was because nobody knew me. This was a new environment. I didn't know anything, so I lost myself. Like when I moved in June to Atlanta, July and August, I lost myself. Like, I'm talking to my cousin, like, yeah, I just feel like I don't know who I am anymore. I just feel so bad. Like, nobody knows me. I don't know anyone. Like, at this time, like, I wasn't really talking to all of my friends because, they have their own lives. So I was really like, what in the world? Like, nobody knows me. Like, I can't call them, like, oh, I'm about to come over, or I can't go to the store and they like, yo, what's up? So I had a lot of social anxiety because of my new environment, and that was like really, really bad to me. And one thing that my cousin did tell me was, well, since you're in a new environment, nobody has to know you. This is your time to rebrand yourself. This is your time to be somebody who you want to be, but that you wasn't because you were here, So you could make a new name for yourself. You could do this, that, and third. So I'm listening to her. I'm like, yada, yada, yada. Like, girl, whatever. And looking back at it, like, I actually really did take her advice. Like, I am making a name for myself. I'm not gonna say I'm starting to be known. Like I said, it's baby steps. But yeah, I'm making a new name for myself. I'm being who I want to be. And I'm like, I'm doing the thing. Whatever she said, I did. So now let's go back to how I changed with my personal growth. So with my personal growth, I feel like in that sense, I did gain confidence, because it's not easy moving to a new state with people you don't know, people you're meeting. Like, it's just not easy. I'm out of my comfort zone. So one, I feel like I've changed because I got comfortable with being uncomfortable. And I'm gonna say on a scale from 1 to 10 of how comfortable I got with being uncomfortable, I'm only gonna say that I got 4%. Like, I'm not even gonna sit here and be like, yeah, I got real. Like, no, like, cause you're still learning as you go. Another thing that I learned another thing that I changed was like, you really have to be open minded. Like, you cannot be closed minded. You cannot be like, no, this is the only way. Like, you cannot do that. So I feel like I have been very open minded with me living in Atlanta because a lot of things that we do up north, they do not do down here. So I have to be like, okay, that's right, y'all don't do that. Y'all do this instead. So I just gotta get jiggy with it, gotta have my open mind. Let me think about what else. One thing that I am proud of myself for, that how I also grew, was I said I lost my sense of self. I also lost my confidence because of not being because of being in a new environment and nobody knowing who I am, and just not being where I want to be at. I was able to still like push through that and still make content. I was still able to I was just still able to push through with my goals, even though it was hard for me because of like the state that my mind was in. So that's good. Like I said, I get my license next week, so I'm very happy because like I'll be able to drive now, y'all. I won't be a girlie taking a train with no L's. I'm gonna be a girl like, you want me to come pick you up? Okay, now come in, sis. Get your bag ready. So I'm proud. Like, look at me. I came here not knowing how to drive a lick. Now I be whipping out drawing for me. So yeah. Shout out to me being in Atlanta, y'all. Shout out to me. Um, I'm really proud of my confidence as well. I overthink a lot and I let my thoughts get the best of me. I psych myself out a lot. And I feel like with this podcast, it's helping me. It's helping me build my confidence every day. Like, I'm posting videos, they look cringy, and the only thing I'm thinking about is, okay, how can I make this look better? What can I do to add to it? So confidence wise, I'm getting there. I don't. Okay. So like I said, I was working in an airport. My last day is next Wednesday, so that's what I'm saying. I was, because like that job is every hop shot, everything day. You feel me? So, while working at the airport, this job was very tiring, y'all. Like, whew, this job was tiring. I stood 8 hours a day, only one 30-minute break. Exactly. My body hurt. Oh, but Jalen, you're too young for your body to be hurt. No, I'm not. I'm not too young for my body to be hurting. I'm not too young to be tired. You know why? Because this how y'all treating us. We only get one 30-minute break and I'm working 8 hours a day. How'd that work? So this job is very like tiring, and I'm quitting because I can't take it no more. But now, y'all, like I said, last summer I didn't appreciate staying in the house, sitting in the bed, watching TV. This go round, every day I'm taking a picture, posted up in a bed with no job, like happy. Okay? I'm being grateful. I'm appreciating every single chance that I get, because I know I do not want to go back to that place, and I'm appreciating not having nothing to do. So that's how I changed too, y'all. Like, I changed. Like, I used to want to be outside at work, this, that, and the third. Now I just want to chill in the house sometimes, like, because I be tired. Mind tired, body tired, soul tired. So, yeah, y'all, that is my tea on that. Next, let's see what's next on my list that I want to tell y'all. Okay, wait, let's take a pause. I feel like this episode is very all over the place. But like, it's all over the place in a good way. Because one, this episode is not good directed. Like it's all over the place. But okay, let me get back on track. Because one, like, I really want to do this episode because I feel like nobody talks about how hard it is. How hard it is adjusting to the South when you're coming from up north. Nobody talks about the mental changes that you go through. Like, yeah, you go through physical changes, y'all. I think I gained like maybe, I used to be like 100 pounds, maybe 105. Y'all, I hit 120. I gained 20 pounds. I don't walk no more. I don't do this no more. So I gained 20 pounds. Face was fat. Legs was fat. Like, everything was just looking a little too like enlarged. So I'm like, hey, hold on now. So nobody talks about that either. Like, when you live up north, like, you're constantly getting your exercise and you're doing this. I used to ride my bike all the time. And now, so I don't even got no bike. But now I don't really work on my legs like I used to. So that's another thing, like how your body changes moving from another state, how your mind changes, the changes that you go through with the different people. Because again, it's a culture shock. So people down here, They like to do things this way. Up north, we do things fast. Yes, we are aggressive. Yes, we want to get it done right now. Down here, no, they're going to take their time. They're going to count it out. They're going to wait. They're going to do this on the third. So, you really got to get used to that as well. And another thing about Atlanta that I hear also from Atlanta natives is that there's a lot of transplants here. So technically, I'll be a transplant. So that's why you don't get the Southern hospitality. That's why it's a culture shock as well, because so many different people is just like all clashing. So this episode is going, like I was saying, this episode is all over the place. But again, this is only my second solo episode. I'm gonna start giving you more real raw J's bugging for me. Because y'all need that. Like I said, I'm building a community. I don't want the fame. I don't want the power. I do want a little money. But as far as that, I just want to build a community, So I got to get personal with y'all. This is all over the place. But guess what? It is okay, because this is only my second episode. So please bear with me. All right. So next thing. So one thing that I do want to say is that the connections that I have made is like impeccable. Hold on. Let me just talk about the impeccable. Hold on. Let me just talk about the connection that I have made thus far being in Atlanta. So one, I have this one friend. His name EJ. Shout out to EJ. He is like the best. EJ and Darion, they are the best. I don't know who did what, when, where, why, or how, but all I know is that like word of mouth is very powerful, because I told them I had a podcast. I told them this is what I like to do. I like to do public interviews. I like to do this. I edit. I'm just running my mouth to them. Talking like I'm doing now. And one day, EJ called me like, I think somebody want to talk to you about an internship opportunity. I said, huh? I said, ooh, jump scare. I said, oh, put them on the phone, please. Let me know what's up. She like, yeah, I need a social media intern, somebody who understands this kind of thing. I want to boost engagement. I says, okay, let me know. Hit me up. Here's my number. And that was in May. I got the internship, y'all. So that's one connection that I made. And this is a paid internship. Do y'all know I'm making money posting content from my house? It's virtual and it's an internship. Why I think I'm not staying at that job? Because there's better opportunities out here for me, and I'm not going to waste my time and my energy doing something I don't want to do. Nope. I'm doing it on things that I want to do, that's going to help me better myself. So that's one. Another connection that I made was there's this platform on Instagram. Well, not Instagram is a platform. What am I talking about? There is a page on Instagram called College World. It's called College World Inc. And they're really cool. Like, I met them at this one little function that Morehouse has every Wednesday. It's called Hump Wednesdays. And like, it was really cool. They interviewed me and they was like, yeah, so what school you go to? This on the third. And how about this? Like they was doing that. And y'all know I had to give them the tea. I had to give them the business. I had to give them the energy. I had to give them everything they wasn't expecting. Because again, they don't know who Jay's Buggin is. So Jay's Buggin got to make a name for herself. So Jay's Buggin did what she had to do. And after that, I actually like made friends. I made friends from just that interview, the two guys that run a page. And they like, yeah, like, please collaborate with us on Instagram. Like, they want me to, like, post my content. They want to post my content. They're eager to post my content. And it's on the third. So I feel like that's very great, because they're a growing platform as well as me. Like, they have about like 7,000 followers now. They host a lot of parties. They do this on the third. So they have a growing platform. And I feel like right now, the fact that we met and we meshed very well, and like I could hit them up, call and be like, okay, I want to do this, that, and the third, like they probably would be down to do it. So that's another connection, because they have a big platform. They do a lot of things, and I think they're cool. So that's another connection that I made. And I think that's very great, just from being myself, So I got out of my social anxiety bubble, and I was able to be myself, and I made friends from being myself and made these connections that's going to help me along the way. Also, they'd be like, yeah, post this. Like, I need you to post. This is how many interviews you need to do. Like, I'm real. So I'm saying, how do you interview people? How do you have the confidence to do that? Like, I have to ask, because I don't. Like, I'm being real. I don't be having the confidence. I'd be like, these people gonna be like, girl, what are you talking about? They're gonna be looking at me like I'm crazy. But no, I was real with these peoples, and these are connections that I made. Are there any other connections that I made? I just met a lot of wonderful people, honestly. But those two really stood out to me, So, because I didn't really know who they were. Now I know, and we cool. Like I talk to them, I text them, blah, 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 you feel me? So yeah. Um. So do y'all so when I came down to Atlanta, I didn't have any goals. My only goal was to continue what you're working with. Like that was really my only goal. I just did not want to give up on this because I have the personality for it. I have the personality for it. I can talk. I'm very educated, very well educated. I have a voice and I'm gonna use it. You know, I'm very creative. I'm a director. I'm a producer. I'm a creative. I'm an editor. I'm everything that you're not. I'm just like I'm everything and more. You feel me? So I feel like I just have to. You know, I just have to. Let's see. I don't have any goals right now as far as like being in Atlanta. What I want to do differently. I do want to continue to build my community. I do want to continue to make more connections, do more collabs with other people, which y'all will see. Um yeah, honestly, the only thing I'm really trying to figure out about Atlanta is I'm trying to figure out all the roads. Like I have an impeccable GPS memory, so I'm able to go here, this and the third, like without really a GPS. But I'm still learning Atlanta, so a lot of things like I probably have to use a GPS for. But I just want to get everything embedded in my mind. So I'm like, oh yeah, you gotta go there. All right, cool. I'm about to pull up. You know, pull up for the kid. Like yeah. So that's the only thing I really want to learn more of. And yeah, so like I said, y'all, Atlanta is very different from New Jersey, very different from New York. It's very great meeting people from New York and from Jersey because I'm able to relate with them like, girl, because you mean to tell me, like, exactly. You know, we could talk trash about Atlanta, but we both here, so, you know, we got to make it work. And I really hope I don't get an Atlanta accent because I like my up north accent. I like my accent. Like it's a little up north, but it's also Americanized because like y'all know it just happens. Okay, so yeah, um, I really thank y'all for watching this episode today. And I really hope y'all watch the next one too. So thank y'all for tuning into what you're working with, and we're gonna see you on the next episode. Bye.